Hello guys, thanks for joining me with this final video of the series. If you have not watched the last previous videos labeled Part 2 and Part 1, please go back and do so, for they make this video relevant. If you have watched them, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the finale of the video, where I will wrap up where present longboarding is and where I believe it will go. If you enjoyed the video at any time, please click that like button. Thank you.
Downhill skateboarding branched into longboarding. Ah! And so, from longboarding, we now have various different categories. And not a lot of people even understand it. The people who are coming into longboarding just think longboarding is cruising. But once they come into longboarding and they get on the internet or do anything, even go outside every once in a while, they will notice longboarding has so many various categories to it. So we have longboarding, and longboarding falls under, as what we saw earlier, skateboarding, as my sloppy, wrong-spelled diagram shows. So for the people who say longboarding isn't skateboarding, they aren't thinking hard enough. And so, with longboarding, I'm still not done with my rant here, longboarding introduces so many different categories, it blows your mind. And it even has an M. Night Shyamalan twist to the end. With longboarding, we have, I'm just going to start off with the basics here, cruising, we have cruising, we have dancing. You're probably wondering, what's dancing? You already know what cruising is, any basic person would know what cruising is. But you're probably wondering what's dancing if you don't understand longboarding quite yet. Dancing is where you're cruising with a very long longboard, like 42 inches and above. And you do various foot maneuvers, like a cross step, and you're basically dancing on your moving longboard, and it's just intense. You should look it up. And from dancing, or not from dancing, you also have free ride. And what free ride is you're going down a hill with your longboard and you're just wanting to do slides. Like power slides, Coleman's push-ups, all the stuff I said earlier. Then you have downhill. And downhill is when you want to take risks. You want to see how fast you can get down that hill, and you try and do it as aerodynamic as you can with a tuck, and you do braking and pre-drifts. And then you have racing, which is downhill, but you have different competitors. So here is just part of it. You have the voice squeak. You have cruising, dancing, free ride, downhill, racing. Still in the longboarding category. But longboard companies such as Bustin' Longboards and Loaded Longboards and Sector 9 Longboards and so many other longboard companies are now doing is they're taking a long board and shortening it a little bit and putting double kicks on it for pools. How about that twist ending? So, with our insanely long diagram, hold on here. our insanely long diagram here, not in frame, shows that longboarding comes back to skateboarding, because with skateboarding came into pools, freestyle, and then those cut into street skating. And pools is still around, but it formed a whole new category, and that category took a lot of the skateboarding mind off of pools. So pools still do exist, pool skating does, but with it helping create street skating, it also helped itself kind of die out, as sad as that is. But it's true, you don't have any more vert competitions outside the X Games. But back onto the diagram, skateboarding created freestyle, pools, and street skating. And then street skating created flip tricks and downhill. And then that created longboarding. And then longboarding gave all the categories of pools, dancing, cruising, free ride, downhill, and racing. And so it's an endless circle. Skateboarding helps progress longboarding, longboarding progresses longboarding, longboarding progresses skateboarding, skateboarding progresses skateboarding. In a long twist of events. So, from the diagram I have created, and longboarding has been around for many, many years, this is just my opinion on how it came to be today, and more evolved. But, as history shows, skateboarding's constantly going to evolve, it's also going to die out, and it's also going to explode up bigger each and every time. Because skateboarding has died out 3 times, as I know right now. The beginning, when it was freestyle, and then it was thought of as the yo-yo, then the Dogtown people came in, and during the 80s, as to say, all the skate parks died out, and so then more skating died out. And I kind of think that it died out today, not really today, but like before Street League came out, it kind of died out because it was less talked about and it was harder to find on TV. And it's come back today. So I'm thinking it's going to die out a little bit more, and it's going to come back. And longboarding is going to be a lot more popular. It can even be on the Speed Channel. It could be on ESPN eventually. But this is just my point of view. I don't know if it ever will. I hope it can, so we can grow bigger as a longboarding community and we can have more innovations come in. Just like skateboarding did. It had innovation from Tony Alva creating the air out of pools, Tony Hawk creating many tricks, Steve Caballero creating the Caballerial, Mike McGill creating the McTwist, Lance Mountain creating a kind of street and stuff like that, and Rodney Mullen creating stuff like that. And so what I think is, since longboarding has branched out into so many divisions, and even freeride is starting to kick into street skating, because nowadays, if you look at a lot of videos, you have single kick videos where people are, it kind of looks like an 80s board, and they're ollieing over stairs, and they're doing board slides. So I feel longboarding is gonna come back with a big collide with skateboarding companies. So you'll have people at Zoomies knowing as much about longboarding as they sort of do about skateboarding, and I say sort of because a lot of them don't know what they're talking about. But skateboard companies are now going to start pairing up with longboard companies. Like Sector 9 will come buddy up with Powell Peralta, and they're going to have skateboards, and like, I'm not saying just that, but I'm just saying companies that I could see form together. They're going to come together, and you're going to see more skaters longboard and more longboarders skate. So it's all going to come back into a vicious cycle, in my opinion. And that is how I think longboarding went and where it's going. Thanks for watching. If you have anything to say about the video, if you want to bash on me, there's a comment section down below. I'll read the comments. If you have any questions, I'll read the comments and comment as much as I can. And click the like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to see more videos like this. And good night.